Hi guys, welcome to this lesson about Google Newspapers. So this is kind of a feature that is buried, or maybe a lot of people don't know about inside Google, which is the ability to go back and look at old archived newspapers that have been digitized. So first of all, the way to get there, if you just do a quick search for Google Newspapers, I'm going to take you to the first one here, news.google.com, and then /newspapers. So news.google.com is like today's news, but if we get that /newspapers in there, then we get this big list, and it looks sort of kind of like an odd thing, but this is a worldwide list of any newspapers that have been digitized. And so you can scroll through, they're alphabetically listed. So, you see a lot of these that are clearly overseas, how many issues they have, what their timeline is, which is kind of nice. So, for example, like here, this Acton Free Press starts in 1894 and goes to 1895. So this is something that wasn't, published very long. We'll just take a quick look here. And so you can see it's sort of stored by months and then by issues, and you can click and see, and we get this newsletter here. And so you can click on, back and forth between articles. So having students, go through and newspaper by newspaper is not a great idea, or not a great way to do it. So we want to be able to search and research, whether that's sports or history or weather or what was happening at that time. So you'll see there is two search boxes here. One's a general Google search box. The other one here is searching specifically inside of Google News. So if we look at that, let's say we're going to do Amelia Earhart. And again, this is probably for more like secondary or middle school students. Obviously, elementary kids, maybe even fourth, fifth, and sixth graders will have a harder time with this, sort of navigating this. But let's say we're going to do Amelia Earhart. One thing I'd like you to notice is, which looks like a normal Google search here, but inside of this, you'll see it actually searched the site reference. So it's searched inside of that. So as we come down here, you can see all of these come out of the newspaper. So let's say we do America Greets the Earhart Party. It takes me right to the newspaper and right to that specific article. So that's a lot easier to use than browsing through those. So you can read that here. It's highlighted. You can go through and read, and again, zoom in or zoom out. Over here, you see that it comes from the St. Petersburg Times. You can see it's listed up here, July 7th, 1928. So we can see different things. I'll kind of zoom out here. One of the things you're going to want for your students is either a direct link to the article for them to maybe embed the link in, say, a presentation or a document, so somebody could go straight to that, or they could get to it, and or citation. So right over here in the top right-hand corner, you'll see the link to the article. So we'll click that, and it says click on a headline to choose. So these are all individually linked, so they go specifically right to that, so they don't have to search the whole newspaper, because obviously it's big. So when I click on that, it automatically gives me the link there. If I click on a different headline, it moves and it changes that link. So I wanted the America Greets the Earhart Party. So it gives me that. Then I can copy paste that link directly into a document or a presentation, or if it's a citation and you're having students cite their work, you can get that then as well. So that's just a quick Google newspaper. The other thing that's really cool about these, and maybe you're doing especially social science, I'll just zoom out so I can see here. Let's pull it here. The advertisements. Here's Shop with Peggy Patton. What else we got here? Let's see if I can find here. Some different. I think the ads are cool. Just talk about good discussion, or sort of maybe if you do bell ringer or kicking off points. So finding some ads or some different things from old newspapers is great as well. So that's Google Newspapers.